Wudang Qigong 第二节 Pushing the Mountain, second form of our Wudang Qigong. Welcome back. My name is Terri Morgan. I'm presenting a little bit of our Wudang Qigong. My teacher, Professor Liu Yuzeng, began teaching me about 30 years ago. Yes, we've been around for a while. And today we're going to talk a little bit about the second form in our Wudang Qigong system. There are 18. We'll cover several of them. I'll cover several of them, and Professor Liu is going to cover several of them. My English is a little bit better than his. His Chinese is way better than mine, but we'll manage. Pushing the mountain exercise builds on the fundamentals from the first of our Qigong exercises, or the practicing emptiness exercise. So in pushing the mountain, we change a little bit, just a little bit, the outward movement. We're going to engage different channels. These channels are the same as what someone would learn in traditional Chinese medicine, the acupressure points, and the channels and meridians that the body uses to transport qi through the body. In some ways, this is very similar to the cardiovascular system, transports blood, different system, different function. Some similarities for those who are not familiar with traditional Chinese medicine. For those who are, I don't need to explain that to you. Okay? So for pushing the mountain, we're going to engage a little bit more of the legs. We're going to engage the heart meridian through the right side and the left side of the body. Okay? And we're going to again work on the small heavenly circle, the tiny heavenly circle, and this time we're going to engage a little bit more of the large heavenly circle. So what are these heavenly circles? The small one starts in the lower Dantian, the Qi Hai, travels through the Huiyin, up the back, through the Mingmen, the Jiazhi, Yuzhen, through the crown of the head, the Bai Hui, and down the front to the center, just at the base of the nose, that connects the Dumai and the Renmai. The tiny heavenly circle focuses on the lower Dantian, so it's very, very small. Lower Dantian isn't this big. It's you want to think of it as inside your body. Just about 3 fingers below the navel, give or take. It's not a point. It's an area. It can be smaller or larger, depending on how much you practice, how much qi you have. If you have more qi, it can be bigger. If you have more qi, it can also be smaller. It depends on what you're trying to do and what you want to accomplish. The large heavenly circle starts at the base of the foot in the Yongchuan, bubbling well, circles up the back and down the front, and returns to the lower Dantian. Everything returns to the Qi Hai, the Sea of Qi. So we have the Laogong in the center of the palms. In this case, both palms come up at both sides of the body. So you want to think about the center of the chest, center on both sides of the chest, That's your upper point. Middle Tantian is here. Both hands parallel to the middle Tantian. Not over here, not over here, not up here, here. Okay? Know this. Elbows stay down. We're not raising the elbows here. We're raising the arms. So you think about, no, we can do this later. We're going to do this later. Okay, we'll fly later. Right now, all we want to do is bring the hands up. Fingers pointing out. Not in, out. Okay? Your front finger can be pulled back just a little bit. Opens up the logo. That's fine. Flat palm, perfectly fine too. Okay? So, both hands up. Turn over. Press down. Again, this is following this parallel line along both sides of the body. Not crossing over, not in the middle. Fingers don't point to each other, fingers point out. Up and down. Breathe in, breathe out. Second part of the movement, both hands press out. So, pull in, press out. Pull in, press out. As the hands press out, first finger pulls back just a little bit. You want to think about, I'm going to really put some energy into pulling this back. No, just a little bit. It should be very natural. Everything in Qigong should be natural. It's a natural movement. Anything that's forced is incorrect. If it's natural, you've got a way better chance that it's going to be done correctly. So you want to put your body in harmony with your body. Body in harmony with the breath. Upper body in harmony with the lower body. Inside body in harmony with the outside body. Inside body, chi, energy, circulatory system, all of the things that are intentionally inside your body, internal organs, okay? Outside part, the exterior visible parts of the movement. In some cases, where you can see the muscles, the hand movements, whatever's exterior that you can see on the outside. So you can see it on the outside, you feel it on the inside. So, both hands press out. First finger pulls back just a little bit. As the palms turn over, change the focus to the middle finger. And you should feel it raise up just a little bit. You're trying to open that meridian and pull the chi in. Again, both sides parallel to the upper Tantian, parallel to the middle Tantian. Lower Tantian, middle Tantian, upper Tantian, middle Tantian. Parallel to the middle Tantian, and press down. Sink. So in this exercise, we have some opportunity as well to engage the legs just a little bit more than we might in some of the other exercises. So those of you who want a little bit more, you want to feel the exercise just a little bit more, you have that opportunity. And those of you who don't, you may use a higher stance. The stance doesn't make that much difference in the exercise. It will make a difference in how your muscles feel after you're done. It won't make that much of a difference in the exercise. Because whether you're using more muscle or not, the key to the exercise is your breathing, the chi circulation, and whether or not you are moving in harmony with your breath. So the breath is connected to the movement. That's the essential thing. Your breath's not connected, upper body is not connected to the lower body. Doesn't matter whether you're doing a very small movement or a very big movement. Okay, so keep your connection. I'll show you the first one. This one, I'll just use a little bit of movement. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay. That's one. We're going to do two. Okay. Second one I'll show. So this one's going to cause a little bit more effort in the thighs and the back to keep the body straight. Use a little bit wider stance, not a lot. We don't want to be here. Just a little bit wider stance. This is in the legs, not how wide you can stand with your feet apart. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And breathe in again, and breathe out. So if you tried that with me, you can feel that there's a little bit of difference there. Takes a little bit more effort, and that's fine. If you really want to build up your legs and you're working this exercise to combine internal and external, it's very good to add a little bit more. Let's say you've had an injury, knee injury. Lots of folks have knee injuries. So you don't want to do that low stance. It's not going to help your knees. Little bit by little bit, open up the knee. Let the exercise help you heal. And that's one of the fundamental things for Qigong practice. It's a healing practice. It's intended to create better harmony within the body. The more harmony you create within the body, the more open your body is, the greater the qi flow is, the healthier you can become. So personally, I very rarely have any illness or sickness. I have had a couple of occasions where I've been in China and they have some very healthy viruses over there. And I've gotten a virus that really knocked me down. But it's occasional, and it's partly because I'm traveling. So anytime you're traveling, you want to pay more attention to your health. For the most part, I just don't get sick. My digestive system works well. My cardiovascular system works well. And I'm, as anyone who's watching this can see, I'm not as young as I once was. So for a person who's a little bit older, to be able to do some of the things that I can do, I'm pretty happy. And I give a lot of credit to my practice for keeping me healthy. Something I value greatly. So let's try again. Pushing the mountain. Both hands up and lower. Parallel to the lower Tantian, Qi Hai. And up, parallel to the middle Tantian. And down. And up. And out. And in. And down. So now if we're practicing continuously, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. If we're going to stop each time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, press down along both sides, raise up, 6, and drop. Normally, we're going to practice 6 times, and then raise up and drop at the conclusion of the exercise. Something else I want to point out as we're doing this pushing the mountain exercise, keeping the back straight is very important. Okay? So bring the hands up, press down, back straight. Bring the hands up, press out, back straighter. No. Yes. Okay. This only sticks out as much as it's going to stick out because it's there. Okay. Now I've said I'm round. My body type is a little bit round, so I have a little bit more round in the back than I used to. It's okay. What you don't want to do is this. It closes off the Ming Men here. And it puts your spine out of correct alignment. So you have your hand in the middle of your back, your front hand just above the lower Tantien. Push to the front and push to the back at the same time. You should feel the Ming Men open. A little bit of space right here in the small of the back. Feel that open. That's what you want throughout the exercise. That's why we keep the knees bent a little bit. And what that does for us is a couple of things. Body mechanic wise, keeps the spine straight, keeps the spine flexible, and it helps to encourage correct alignment of the spine. So we can do this exercise laying down flat on the floor too, but we're doing it standing up right now. The other thing that it does is it keeps the Ming Men open. If the Ming Men is closed, Qi can't flow through. You think about Qi flowing like water through a hose. If you've got a kink in the hose, the water's not flowing through. So you open that up, now the water can flow through. So you open up the body, the Qi can flow through. So as we push out, I want to be very conscious that you drop the hip and keep the back open. Even if you're going all the way down, the back stays open. Okay? That microphone. There it is, hidden mic. So, now, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Coordinate the movement with the breath. Coordinate the upper body with the lower body. And if you will, 6 times with me, and we'll start 1, 2, 3. Relax the mind, relax the body, relax the breath. 3. 'And last time, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Hands down along both sides. Raise the heels slightly. and drop. Wudang Qigong, 退山功, pushing the mountain exercise. Thank you.